politicians have destroyed this country, especially our educational system, our health sector, our energy sector, everything. They will go about saying everything is working. Everything is working. Genuinely speaking, is everything working in Nigeria?
All right, Mazi. All right, Martin, yeah, it's time to move on. Talking about security, the governor of Zamfara State, Bello Matawalle, has commenced the training of newly recruited community protection guards aimed at effectively fighting the bandits. Speaking during the flagship or the flagging off ceremony of the training of the newly recruited community protection guard in Gusau, Matawalle said his administration was moving towards implementing new security measures. The governor said his administration has come up with additional measures for combating insurgency in the state, among which is the recruitment of community protection guards in each of the 19 Emirate Councils of the state. Mazi, looking at the state of emergency in Nigeria, I think the same governor called for the fact that people of his state should now have to arm themselves to be able to protect themselves against this banditry. And in Zamfara State, some part of the north, we've had insurgency, banditry, and what have you, as prevalent as it's been on and on for a very long time. With this new innovation by the governor of Zamfara State, would you say is a step in the right direction?
I was in the studio last week. I same question. We are talking about state and community policing. Is this not part of it? Zamfara State governor, I use the word, is a call when he asks his people to acquire guns to defend themselves. I said that it's a call from a frustrated person, like Nigerians, like you and I. We are being frustrated. We are being slaughtered. So if a governor is not trying to set up such training, just like what we have in the West, we have Amateko, we have in Lagos they have vigilantes and things like that. If the federal government at the center are doing the right thing, which is their responsibility, constitutional responsibility, to protect life and properties of the citizens, there will be no need for state government asking for their own security outfit. So it's unfortunate, and I agree with him. So you can't sit down and see people being slaughtered. You know, and Zamfara State have been badly affected by this insurgency and things like that. So we need every government should sit up. And I don't know why the federal government has refused to approve the establishment of state and community policing. If this was, I read actually said when they are recruited, trained, they will be deployed to their other areas. So it is for protection of their people. Every now and then, there's no day that there will be no killing. It's not working in too many everywhere in Zamfara, in Kaduna, in Ondo, even in Katsina. The whole state of our president is the same. Nowhere is safe. So if a state governor, called the bandits to surrender, how many of them have come? So we have found ourselves in a situation that we can ask for self-help. If you cannot help me, I will help myself. That is what is happening in Zamfara. That is what is happening in Kaduna. Can you imagine? Was it not about 2 weeks ago or last week that about 31 soldiers were killed? About 70 other civilians killed. Where do you see such a thing in a civilized world? The federal government at the center has said that is why everybody is not asking for self-protection, which will not, it's not for anarchy, which means you can't, even it is dangerous for the legalization of firearms, because you can be angry with your wife or your children, you get rid of your gun and shoot the person, which is wrong. So it happens where the person supposed to protect you has failed. That is a problem. It's a problem, but do you blame
Okay, Mazi, as against the initial thought or idea that the citizens of that state should arm themselves as long as they're up to the eligible age, do you think the community protection guards will go a long way in ensuring peace in that state? The reason I'm asking is, yes, they're deployed to the 19 Emirate Councils of the state, but these are people who definitely are indigent. How about the place of information gathering and management in terms of sharing with the police command, the place of arms and ammunitions? The questions, are they going to be armed as well, and what's the fear that these arms won't get into the hands of the bandits who are operating within the state?
Even in the military, even the police,
Okay.
I cannot get allegations that those that are supposed to keep consider fire ammunition sell them to the banditry. It has been there. So we say we need to discuss this unity. We are talking about when it is wrong. Information gathering is important. Intelligence gathering is important. This stuff we had last week. In Kaduna, how 31 soldiers were hit. They were ambushed. Who gave them information? Was it not an insider? The insider. In every club, there must be Judas. But that will not stop you from protecting yourself. That's what the governor of Zamfara is saying. I agree with you that it were there have been reports, there have been stories that even our security people sell ammunition to these bandits. Oftentimes, it has been reported that some policemen or some soldiers were arrested, right, transporting guns or selling guns, allegedly to these bandits. It will not stop it, but if we do the right thing, but let me ask you one question. How does those arms come into the country? What happened to our security people? What happened to our intelligence gathering? What happened to our borders? Where did they get money? Is it not from this field some people pay? You remember when the president of the man arrested about 3 months ago in along the Gusau? He said when he was asked to pay 100 million, they paid it, and the bandits, they use it they are waiting for getting more arms. They are using that money to buy more arms. I also remember when governor of Kaduna State said, when you refuse to even pay ransom, he said when you pay this ransom, they use the money to acquire more arms. That is what is happening. How do they get the money? 100 million, is it 100 naira? Are they not getting from the bank? Are they not getting the money from 100 million? Can we have the 100 million at home? These are what they're about to. So we need to sit up. The government needs to do the needful. The government needs to do what they're supposed to do. The Constitution guarantees you that the government should protect your life. Are they doing it? So forget about that. I agree with you that it will fall into it will go to the wrong hand. Yes, but it has not been even before now. It has been going there. It has been going the other way. People are not happy. So the security people, they should even examine themselves. They should be examined. Those that are saddled with responsibility of keeping our arms, they should be even our security people. So it's neither here or there.
Okay, Mazi, beyond the community protection guards, are you advocating that there should also be an interstate regional security network or regional network within the Northwest, because that part of the nation is also plagued with banditry or terrorism, as it were, and all other forms of heinous crimes? So are we looking at an interstate collaboration, for example, Zamfara State and Kebbi State that shares borders, or Kaduna State that share borders with them, forming a security network to ensure that you do not have a migration of bandits or terrorists from one state to another just to perpetrate the evil? Because it's not enough to safeguard, in quotes, the states in terms of the protection community guards. There should also be the borders, and we know how porous our interstate borders are at this point in time.
That is how it's supposed to be. Interstate
Yes.
that those bandits driven, chased away from those areas are now terrorizing Sokoto Kebbi. You had it. Then the same thing that the prelate said, he said the bandits are, that arrested, kidnapped him, said that they are waiting for those chased out from Zamfara, Kaduna, coming to the east, coming to the west. If you have the synergy, if there is a situation where the security of every state work in harmony, work in synergy, interstate policing, policing is saying that gathering, collaboration, sharing intelligent information, it should be put in place.
Okay.
But unfortunately, they are here now, but are they working? They are not working. So if they are working, how can they migrate from Zamfara to Sokoto? Zamfara, Sokoto are the same place.
Yes.
It's about 110 kilometers from Zamfara, that's the Gusau there, to Transamafra. After Transamafra, you get Sokoto, right? Then from Sokoto, you go to Kebbi. So the forest is very vast. So if government is proactive, what they should have done is that you are chasing a rat from one corner. You know the outlet. You can wait for them there to make sure that it doesn't spill over. But unfortunately, we stay aloof and they watch our people being slaughtered. So my answer to your question is yes, it is important.
Okay, Martin, now quickly before we go, having lived in the north for a very long time, as you always mention, what would you say about the porosity of these border communities and also the educational system of those people? Because now, sometimes when people are coming into your community, if you are enlightened enough, you could tell that these people are yet to perpetrate evil and probably report to the agencies. So what would you say about the enlightenment and also the porosity of these border communities?
You see, I was sometime in the studio who talked about the borders, and I did mention that even federal government said the borders are closed. Places like Katsina cannot be closed. The borders there cannot be closed. I talk about Ilela in Sokoto, it cannot be closed. They talk about Zamfara, it cannot be closed. They talk about Kebbi. Those borders are porous, and it is where we normally have this influx. It is very vast area. From there you go to from Kano, you go to Medugri, you go to Kaduna, all over. It's very vast. Then it is important for us to put to make sure that our borders are closely monitored. If we say borders are closed, it should be closed. Then on education, I was in Sokoto. I know the teachers' college, Wuruno, in Sokoto, in those 70s. They beg students to come. They pay them weekly allowance. They give them tuition. They give them a blanket. They give them all manner of things, begging them to come to school. They don't. But let me tell you one thing. That is what people are complaining. Have you read the cut-off mark for unity schools? That even some northern states, their cut-off mark for children to be admitted in this school, 4%, 7%, 9%, 10%, 27%. While in the south, 130-something percent, 140-something is that just. They don't want to read. And it is their leaders who are only interested in grabbing power. They don't even want to use it to educate the children of the poor people. That is why their own children are not in Nigeria. They send them to, of course, let me tell you, I've been in the north. Do you know what happened? The moment they finish secondary school, they write out the names of the final year students. They will now go to school of remedial studies. From there, they will now, list their names, stamp me, send to JAM for admission. Vote me. So that's the problem. And these are people who are not educated. These are people in power. In the military, they are there. In police, they are there. In immigration, they are there. Everywhere, they are there. So how do you expect this country to move forward?
All right, Martin, thank you.
The issue is that the borders very vast. Do you know from
a good place to wrap it up there, Mazi. That's a good place to wrap it up. Thank you so much. We appreciate your time on the show today.
Yeah, my pleasure. Samson, God bless you, all of you.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Mazi. Have an amazing day.
My pleasure. Thank you once again.
All right, now that was Marcy Jinidumobioha joining us via phone call to discuss the state of the nation from the ASU strike to the insurgency and banditry in Zamfara State. We'll take a short break now. Up next is the morning motivation segment. Stay with us. We'll be right back.